Hey guys, welcome back to another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. My name is Green Zero and welcome back to another 1v1 here we have between two players. We have Masterleaf and bike-RUsh+ownz, and I know what you're thinking. Green Zero, you've definitely been a bit quiet lately. Yes, I have. Look, I'm very busy. I let you guys know about the start of the year that my videos might trail off a bit. I'll do my best to bring you as much as I can. And hot tip, I am going on holidays very shortly, and I'll have access to my PC because I'm going to bring it with me where I'm going, and I may be able to stream for that time frame, and I'll be able to upload a lot of videos. So I'll do my best to bring you a lot of footage and to upload a lot of stuff then. So stay tuned to my channel. That should be happening soon. Going to try to get the videos back on track. If you have replays, upload them because there's a real shortage of replays. But anyway, this replay was uploaded last night, so very few people have seen it. It may be from the stream because I know bike-RUsh is streaming, and of course we know bike-RUsh has had a few issues lately, so we hope he's okay. I just thought I'd throw that in there. I want to try to avoid that at all costs basically and just focus on the game. So let's jump in here to this game, and we're on one of the new maps, so let's jump straight in. We are on tournament, Extraction Plateau. Oh my god, I don't even know the name of the map. I think it's Extraction Plateau or something like that, so I'm not 100% sure. I do know the name. I'm sorry if I got the name wrong, but it is a new map. So on the top right hand side, playing as Steel Talons, we have Masterleaf here. So Masterleaf on the top right hand side, which means bike-RUsh+ownz on the bottom left hand side, and he is playing as Zocom. So Zocom versus Steel Talons. This should be a great match, and I was going to make a video about the maps, but I ended up not doing it, and you'll see them come around. I mean, if you look at most of the maps, they're pretty like look at this, it's just all the same tile like over and over again. So I mean, they're pretty basic in terms of the maps. This here is a little bit better, but you can see here that there's not really any blending or anything there. It just kind of ends, and then there's this type of ground here. So they've tried to blend it a bit more over here. So obviously the quality of the map isn't super. That's actually done really well in there. That looks like super realistic and stuff like that. Try to concentrate on the game as well. A lot has happened. Shadow Players had some updates, so I can separate the voice and the sound effects. They're on two separate tracks without having to use something like Audacity or something like that. So it just makes it even easier for me to make these videos now. So there's so much to talk about, and of course I didn't want to leave you guys on the start screen there, so I wanted to get the game going because it's going to be one of those games where I think it's going to go for quite some time if it has been uploaded to the replay system. bike-RUsh just actually managed to clean that up there, so he's going to scout Masterleaf, realize Masterleaf has going for a second ref here, and he's going to expand. bike-RUsh+ownz exactly the same timing here, and why not? Actually doesn't reverse move, so he has to 360 around or 180 around to drive off down there, and Masterleaf decides, I'm going to redeploy. Of course, you have your main base, which is pretty well defended up here. There's a big ramp there, which actually goes down to your expansion, so you're not really going to get attacked from that direction, I don't believe. Entryways, of course, over here and over here to a single spike. The same is mirrored on the other side. There is no blue Tiberian field, so that is just a dodad there, so nothing too serious. And of course, if we go over here, you go down, and then of course your third base is over here. You can even basically take the other guy's spike at that point in time. No blue field at all. bike-RUsh actually moved all the way to his expansion before he put his second power plant down, which means he's probably down or behind in harvesters. Harvester number 5 is out. Masterleaf, actually no, harvester number 5 is out for him as well, so there you go, the extra money he spent on that obviously slow that down, but he's actually going to have his ref down. No, he went for a command post, so there we go. I was going to say he's going to have his ref down faster, but he's not going for a ref, but bike-RUsh, I believe, is going for a ref, so he's expanded into a comm center, and he sells it straight away. And this is something you can do. You can expand into an airfield, build lots of pit bulls, and then you can make them think it's a pit bull attack, and then you hit orcas in the main base, and that just really hurts them. So you can do a double-pronged attack. It's really good. He does block the scout, which is really important there. So Masterleaf just hiding it away. bike-RUsh has no clue that that is there. He can't even see if there's a ref. So he's and he can see a harvester. That harvester came out of the war factory. So he's like, yeah, cool. Masterleaf is just ecoing. He's not doing anything, and he is actually ecoing. His orcas aren't coming out super quick because of this, but so he hasn't got any pit bulls, obviously. He's just going straight for orcas. He's taking a little bit longer than necessary to really pump those out because I guess 3 orcas, 30 seconds. It's about the same rate, so he's not doing too bad. But of course, bike-RUsh now is exploding in terms of economy, and these orcas are going to have to get 3 harvesters straight away. If they can get 3 harvesters straight away, that'll obviously be a big win. He's actually got 5 harvesters on his expansion, and he's actually pulled one off the main, so he's only got 4 on the main, so he's not I mean, he's blistering ahead in terms of the economy here. And look at this, he spots the airfield, but and hard points is on the way as well, which I think is quite good in this situation, especially if in this matchup. But the Orcas are almost here. He's got almost no time to do anything about this. He's trying to build a SAM turret. He realizes these guys are here. He's going to have a SAM turret now, but he is going to lose the harvesters here. Oh, they actually splash down. He actually kills one of the Orcas. He needs to finish that off. He actually loses 3 Orcas. 3 Orcas. 4 Orcas, all the Orcas are down. The V35, I think, which was to draw fire, comes in super late. I don't know why Masterleaf does that, by the way. It's just the dumbest thing ever. And I've never seen it work. I mean, it has the potential to work, but he's just obsessed with things like that. Actually sells off the airfield, and bike-RUsh can even see that as well. So, obviously cancelling the hard points, but he could have easily got 3 harvesters. He screwed it up a little bit there, took his sweet time, and losing Orcas on the way in. Only 2 harvesters were destroyed for all that investment in that technology there. And you can see just 3 harvesters here now. He's going for a double war factory, switching back into ground. bike-RUsh, of course, has the extra harvester here, but I mean, it has somewhat slowed him down, but I'm sure, yeah, he's going for Zorkas. So there you go. He's actually got Zorkas coming down, or Zocom Orca as they're called, and a tech center is here. Probably going to see a Marv, but a Marv isn't actually that scary for Steel Talons, just because, you know, they get the Behemoth, which is just insanely good at killing epic units. He's actually sending out Titans here now, so obviously Titans are a bit of a threat because they can very easily get into a field and they can crush harvesters, which means they can basically one-shot the harvesters. bike-RUsh putting some infantry down here, but unfortunately not spreading them, so they're just going to get crushed. I believe the Zorkas are on out. Oh, they actually destroyed 2. There was 2 Titans there, which got destroyed by those Zorkas, so not able to dodge them. He's coming into this field. bike-RUsh simply just going to move his harvesters away. He's simply too good to lose any harvesters to what he's got there. And these Titans, unfortunately, aside from killing a few infantry units, have not achieved anything. This other Titan here is going to back off, but it's just a matter of time before the Orcas come back and take him down. Look at this. bike-RUsh actually going to go for a Marv, and I think he's just going to go and Marvest Masterleaf's 3rd base here and deny that from him. Masterleaf's going to need some tech. He's got a lot of pit bulls coming in, but again, once he has ceramic armor, which I'm sure he's going to go for, he's actually going to upgrade something. Oh no, the Zorkas fly straight into those pit bulls, and those pit bulls, they're never going to hit them. Masterleaf dodges, doesn't actually kill any Zorkas, so he's going to be able to retreat and repair, which is quite good. And again, ceramic armor is probably on the way. Battle markers over here. 2 Titans have actually found a way around the net. They will actually just straight out destroy that one harvester. If they don't switch targets, wow, Masterleaf not focusing them. He actually switched targets here. Unfortunately, not going to get a harvester. The Zorkas completely missed, though. They completely missed. There is a Titan over here as well, and he needs to try to destroy that. Ceramic armor is done. There's a harvester here with just like no hit points, and he needs to kind of see that and target it. But unfortunately, Masterleaf not going to get any harvesters there. He gets 2 right down into the red health. Look at that one, absolutely nothing. Oh, the MCV is caught. The MCV is caught, and bike-RUsh with no radar probably is not aware, and he loses it. That's a big win there for Masterleaf. That is a huge win, and he needed it as well. He wasn't actually getting the damage done, but that really slows down bike-RUsh. The Marv is out, but it's heading to the north. I'm not sure what his plans are there. The Zorkas are heading out here. A harvester, that damaged one obviously got sniped down by the pitbulls. The Zorkas are on the way to base. Mammoth tanks? I'm not sure about that. Mammoth tanks won't fare well against the Marv here. And the harvesters are now all moving, but yeah, bike-RUsh not able to hit anything. It does actually put some splash on that one there, but Masterleaf is moving them around quite a bit. He doesn't have a lot to show for it, does he? He's actually going for an upgrade. If this is railguns, that's going to be rather interesting. He actually has got railguns done, so that's interesting because bike-RUsh isn't building any armor aside from the Marv, and the Marv has quad zone raider in it, which means it is going to tear through armored units like there's no tomorrow. I would have surely thought he'd go for Behemoth or something like that. He's going for adaptive armor, which is a very fast upgrade, so he should have no problems getting that. But bike-RUsh probably going for another. Oh my god, does he not have a war factory? Oh, he sold the Reclamator hub, and he does not have a war factory. As far as I'm aware, bike-RUsh has no build right now. He cannot recover. He cannot recover his MCV. He's going to have to win this game without it, and he obviously has a barracks and an airfield, which is going to be great. All those Zorkas stack up. 2 of them get destroyed. 2 are destroyed. 2 mammoth tanks right down into the red. He needs to pull those back. Shockwave comes down. He missed the shockwave. Oh no, he gets it. He scored. He scores a hit right at the last second, right at the last possible second. But you know what? These mammoth tanks now have to get in range. Railgun accelerators. He focuses down the 2 heavily tanked. So that other heavily tank, there we go, he gets taken down now. But the Marv is at 50%. Just remember, he cannot repair this Marv. He can't actually repair it. There's no physical way to repair this. He cannot build a rig, and he doesn't have a war factory, so Every ounce of damage that's coming down on this Marv is not reclaimable or not repairable. These two mammoth tanks are very heavily damaged. Pitbull's at the back, but you know what? They're just going to get focused down. Two of these mammoth tanks go down. He's going to have to build juggernauts. He's got no choice right now, and he really should already have some. I'm not sure why Masterleaf decided it was a good idea to go into mammoth tanks here, especially because now bike-RUsh is now forced into just infantry, and he's actually going to lose his MCV. That's a good place for that turret, by the way, because it can shoot over this gap, although it looks like the infantry can also shoot over this gap, and I'm sure the Marv will be able to do that as well. A few mammoth tanks are here. He's got to be careful. These are his only war factories, I believe. No, he's actually got 3 war factories here. He's trying to produce off 3 war factories, and he has no type... Oh my god. What is Masterleaf doing? Is this Masterleaf? Did I read the names right? Yeah, it is. It's Masterleaf. Okay, so I think they're a bit out. Both of them are a bit out of practice here. But bike-RUsh, yeah, he's got a barracks. He's got an airfield. He has a second barracks here, and he has access to all of his technology except for the armory tech. So he can build basically anything except a commando or sniper teams here. I mean, he can actually call in sniper teams. Not that he's going to need them, because there's no way Masterleaf is going to go for infantry in this situation. Steeltown's infantry pretty bad anyway. Unfortunately, losing that hammerhead there, which was a bit of a downer. But there's infantry here. Masterleaf, I don't believe he has AP ammo. No, he does have AP ammo. He sold the... Oh, no, I was going to say, I thought he sold the tech center there, but because there's a Grenadier squad there, but I'm not sure what that was. A Behemoth finally coming out now. And I'm just wondering if Masterleaf has realized that bike-RUsh has no build here. If we just jump to the point of view, you can't actually see anything here. You can see that there's nothing taken from that area because he's got harvests going up there now. And he's pulling them back, so he's obviously microing that. But bike-RUsh also has nothing. So this is going to get very interesting. And mammoth tanks, they're not... No, I don't know what you're doing there. He's just losing mammoth tanks. And now they're just going to jump jet away. Wow, what is he doing? And he's got this Wolverine in here. This is... am I watching Granola right now? Am I watching Dimitri? I'm not 100% sure. He's probably not enjoying this. Maybe these guys are a bit out of practice at the moment. Or maybe it's the new map. They're both playing factions they don't really play, of course. Masterleaf, not a very strong GDI player. He's actually... Oh my god, these Zorkas coming in and just taking down these mammoth tanks. He really needs tungsten shell and some slings to deal with that. There's actually units up here now destroying Masterleaf's main. He just seems to be completely incapable of defending himself right now. And these half-hearted attacks here. The mammoth tanks are getting close to destroying the Marv, of course, since the Marv can't repair. But both of those go down. The Behemoth is shooting, and Masterleaf just throws it in. So there you go. I didn't actually like that game too much there. There was a lot of wastefulness by Masterleaf, and then just getting lucky with the MCV snipe, I think, there. But I mean, it was on that map there. It was a pretty... it was okay to watch, but again, there was a few moments where you're just kind of scratching your heads, like, what were they really trying to achieve in that game there? And if it was mid-range players, that would be fine, but these two guys are pretty pro. I mean, bike-RUsh obviously calm under pressure, able to just still win the game even without build, but Masterleaf really got to question a lot of the decisions he made in that game. He kind of knew what he needed, and he just didn't build it, and his tech path was really obscure as well, considering what bike-RUsh was using against him and the map and things like that. But there we have it. Kill-death ratio almost identical. 100,000 to bike-RUsh, 95 to Masterleaf, so not much on the economy side of things. It's basically dead even there. It came down to the engagements. You can see there, bike-RUsh obviously only building infantry and aircraft at the end was able to take off, and even though he did seem to lose a big chunk there, it just wasn't enough. Masterleaf not able to overcome that. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll probably just upload this one just because it's the new map and it's something to watch. You guys will enjoy these videos, but I'll do my best to bring you some more videos as soon as possible. I'm Green Zero, and I'll catch you all in the next video.